Hey guys, what's going on? It's MJQA coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Awesome question. The question is, should I take creatine while cutting? And this is a question we get all the time. There is a lot of misinformation about creatine, when you should take it, what kind of training phase you should be in when you take it, really based on a misunderstanding of what creatine actually does. And a lot of people think that you should cut creatine out when you're cutting because of the side effects, which is specifically related to creatine monohydrate, where it can make you retain water or increase water retention, is a side effect that you want to try and remove or try and avoid when you're cutting. Look, the answer to the question, should you take creatine while you're cutting, is yes. Absolutely, you should be taking creatine. Whenever you are trying to build muscle or retain muscle or increase performance or increase strength, you should be taking creatine, no matter what training or dieting phase you're in. What creatine actually does, just as a quick refresher for you guys, is it's gonna increase your body's ability to synthesize or produce adenosine triphosphate, or ATP. Now, ATP is what your body uses for energy when it has to tap into your body's phosphate energy system, which is what it uses when you're doing short, sharp muscle contractions, which primarily is any kind of resistance or weight training. So if your training regime, no matter whether you're trying to bulk or cut, involves weight training, taking creatine is going to help you train harder for longer with heavier weights, get more reps and get more sets. So when you're cutting, a primary goal of cutting obviously is to reduce body fat, but is also to retain as much muscle mass as possible. So taking creatine is going to help your body hold on to that muscle mass, because you're going to be training heavier with more weight, doing more reps and doing more sets. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're a competitive athlete and you're talking about peak week, you're talking about when you're trying to dry your body out of as much water as possible, in that circumstance, for that very short period of time, it may be beneficial to cut creatine monohydrate out of your diet, because there is the possibility of water retention. But most other types of creatine don't even have that side effect, so it's not anything that you have to worry about, even if you are a competitive athlete. So guys, the answer to the question is yes. Take creatine while you're cutting. Guys, if you've got a question you want me to answer in the very next edition of MJQA, man, you got to drop it as a comment to this video, hashtag MJQA, then ask your question, hit the subscribe button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Stay up to date with all the latest editions of MJQA. And guys, that is MJQA. And I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Stay